Hello and welcome to episode 104, and this video is going to be a 48-hour session, something a bit different. You might be able to see behind me, on a river. It's actually the 2015 YouTube Blogger Social, but as it turns out it's not really going to be much of a social because we've only got about half the attendance of last year's social and the year before's, and because we are on a river we are quite spread out, so the only person I've got really social to me is Joe, nothing but fishing, about 20 foot to my left, and yeah, it's something a bit different, something I haven't done for about 30 years, since I was a little kid, when I used to go down the River Stour in Canterbury with my little walrus rod, and I'm back on a river again now, 30 years later, with slightly better tackle than a walrus rod. But not fishing yet, been a bit of a slow setup since we got here because a bit wet as well. But anyway, kind of crack on and get set up, get out of my comfort zone this river fishing, but give it a shot. So, till some Barbel happens, let's go fishing. Right then guys, as you can see by my rod's centre of shot, I am fishing now. As I said in the intro, this barbel fishing and fishing on a river, it's a bit alien to me and a bit sort of out of my comfort zone of what I'm used to, but I think I'm set up and rigged up in a fairly good way. If I start catching fish, I'll show you my rigs. In fact, to be fair, I'll probably show you my rigs at some point in this video, even if I don't catch, because what I'm doing is completely new and different to me, so whether I catch or not, I will show you my rigs anyway at some point, and then if there's any barbel experts out there, you can probably point me in the right direction if you think I'm doing anything wrong. But yeah, like I see, I've got two rods out, and as you can probably tell, as we're on a moving river, fishing rod tips high and waiting for the old pull down on the old quiver top. So a bit of a drop down from where I'm fishing, or from where my bivvy set up to where I'm fishing, I should say. My rods are probably about 6 foot, 7 foot below where my actual bivvy's set up. Yeah, you can probably see it's a bit of a step down. But yeah, so 2 barbel rods. Got one of the new Guru feeder rod rests, and then quiver tips up high, ever so slight bit of tension in the rod tips just to keep the line taut. And I am now being filmed by Joe,
professional,
nothing but fishing.
Howdy guys.
Second best blogger on YouTube.
Look at the stats, mate. I think you'll see it's different now, isn't it?
It's only because he promotes this page more than what I do.
I've got cold nipples, can I come in?
So yeah, so a bit different from the norm, and then hopefully we'll be into some barbely or chubby action soon. When I say chubby action, I don't mean fat birds. Oh no. Just an early evening update, guys. Still no fish as yet, but the heavens have opened and it's absolutely lashing it down now. Well, I've heard of fishing till the cows come home, but this is taking it literally. Right then guys, my first ever barbel. Caught on my margin rod. £5, 12 ounces, did you say, Joe?
Yeah.
So, I'm very happy.
Brilliant. It gives me confidence as well. If you can catch one, I should be able to.
But, what was your checklist, Joe?
Beat federal.
But yeah, I'm well happy. My first ever barbel, and it's a half decent one as well.
Well done.
Nice. Right, better get her back.
Do you want me to grab a few bits on my camera?
Yeah, I've got my camera in my pocket. If I wanna...
Yeah? Yeah, that's good. Here we go, it's coming up about 20 to 3 in the morning, I think Dan said. Absolutely tore off. People don't joke when they say they fly off. George didn't hear a thing, but Dan came running down from probably about 150 yards away. He heard it. £7.1, my first ever barbel, so I am absolutely over the moon with that. Not only because it's my first barbel, but it smashed Chris's barbel out of the water. So that's what it's all about, really, isn't it? So as long as it's bigger than Chris's, I'm happy.
Well, only on this occasion.
The only downside is I stood on my bad foot and there's bloody agony right now, but...
And me and George stood in a cow pat.
Yeah, they did both stand in cow shit.
And you tangled up my rod.
And I tangled up the rod. I had no idea what was going on. This thing fought like a demon. But there we go. I'm over the moon with that. I'm going to grab a few pictures and slip it back.
Just around the river bend.
Right guys, good morning. And it's fair to say I'm feeling chuffed to bits this morning. My first ever barbel ever has been landed. So not a massive one, but that's insignificant when you've landed your first ever species of a certain fish that you actually went out to target. So yeah, extremely happy today. Happy for Joe in the next swim as well, because last night, as you would have seen, he also had his first ever barbel. So yeah, it's been a good session. I say, unfortunately, with the other people being down the bank, it's not as much of a social as we'd have liked it to be. But yeah, but for two of us to come out and target a species we've never caught before and actually catch them on the first night of fishing is absolutely amazing. But because I have had a fish now, I feel confident to show you the tackle and the bait and the rig basically that I've caught on. I say, bearing in mind, I did say in the intro, I'm not a barbel expert at all. I haven't river fished for 30 years, since I was a kid and had a little walrus rod. So I'll show you what I come up with, and if you guys after watching this think I've done anything wrong, or if you think I could do anything better, feel free to comment in the comments box below. So I normally start at the hook end, but on this one I think I'll start at the end of my main line. So I'm fishing in the 11-pound main line, and on that I've got, as you can see, a flatbed swim feeder, a 3-ounce one. It's got quite a low profile, which when I saw these in Indus I thought would be quite good, because I knew nothing about the river, and I thought if it's fast flowing, when the river's on the lake bed, the river just might flow over it. However, at one spot I did cast into, I did feel it bouncing down the river. But anyway, let's back the feeder, move on down. Like I say, it's free running. On the end of my main line I've merely tied on a ring swivel, and over that I've put a rubber buffer bead for the feeder to buff up against. And then from there I have got 3 foot of mono hook link, because where we're fishing there's a complete braid ban. So mono hook links, as I when I went into Indus knowing nothing about barbel fishing, that's the mono hook link I picked up, and £10 power braid from Coram. and then down to a size 8 barbel hook, which is these Drennan Specialist Plus ones in a size 8. And then the hook bait is a little barrel dumbbell, which again from Hinders is the Hinders Blitz, and they are for barbel. And when you get these, they're already sort of ready coated. I don't know what they've coated them in, but they're already glugged in some sort of liquid. You can see they're all shiny and sticky. I'll get that one later. And then all I'm doing before every cast, again from Hinders, I've got the old Blitz paste. Before I cast out, I'm just taking sort of a pinch of the paste, and then I'm merely wrapping it around the hook bait and the hook, and creating a sort of a teardrop sort of affair. I mean, that doesn't really look too pretty, but that's sort of what I'm casting out, really. Let's put that down on the ground. And then again, before I cast out, I'm taking my feed up, and then I've got a load of 4mm pellets here, and I'm sort of half, if you can see that, sort of half filling the feeder with 4mm pellets. And then I've got a bucket of again from Hinders, some Barbel Bomb feeder mix. Very nice mix, of sort of half ground bait and sort of half pellety. And then all I'm doing is then plug in the end with the Barbel Bomb feeder mix. And then obviously what's going to happen is when it goes into the river, the flowing water is going to flush out the ground bait. The pellets are going to follow behind it, and then 3 foot after that is going to be my hook bait by the time the paste would have dissolved. And along comes Mr. Barbel, finds the whole lot, snuffles it up, and that's it. So that's what I've come up with. Like I say, I'm not a barbel or river expert. If you think that's a good way of doing it, please let me know. If you think it's a rubbish way of doing it, again, please let me know. If you think there's any improvements I can make to my rig, I'll be happy to take any information on board. Because now I've caught a barbel, I'm definitely going to be doing this again. It's good fun. Right, let's get this rig out into the river. Try and get another one. And then that's all I'm doing. After every cast, I'm just getting a handful of 10mm halibut pellets and scattering a few pellets around the area. Try and get some fish into the area I'm feeding. There guys, I'm with Joe's mate, George. What are you up to there, mate? Well, tell the...
Just gonna do a bit of maggot drowning, a bit bored of sitting around watching nothing, so I thought I might as well just catch a few.
Are you feeling a bit left out because you haven't had a barbel like me and Joe?
Pretty much.
Right, with George on his maggot bashing. got a fish.
Fish.
A nice little perch. On 2 red maggot.
Double red.
Double reds. Nice. Ready?
Well, there we go. My second barbel now, second one for the team. Absolutely beautiful little fish, bristling fit. Weigh about £1, £2. Just got it on a lobworm on a light feeder, put it on a light feeder rod, tip whack round. Just chatting to Rob saying you haven't had much action for a while. Absolutely spot on. Pristine fish, very happy angler.
Well done, Dobby.
Thanks, babe.
Let's see my shit in a bucket. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Nice, and this is for your evening baiting up.
It is, yeah. I think we're about an hour off going down for the socials, so mixing everything up. Gonna hoof out a load. I think we're all going for a bit of a big bait approach, all or nothing. It could kill the swim, or it could draw them all in. Hopefully, it'll be the latter. I think. Don't know. No idea.
Alright guys, getting off about 5 o'clock in the evening now, and the guy who owns or runs this stretch, he's recommended that we bait up about this time for the night. So we're going to have a social in a little while down the other end of the river where the other lads are. Up before we go up to the social, going to bait up with me pellet. It's going to either be a hit or miss affair because going in heavy, there's probably about 4 kilo of 10 millers here. I'm going to put the whole lot in. So Joe just said on his blog, it's either going to kill it or we're going to smash it.
Smash it, mate!
Yeah, I'm going to smash it. So going in heavy.
Going hard.
Hopefully that's going to do it. Right guys, here we go. We got Mr. Old Git, Mr. Awkward Fisherman, standing right in one of their favourite spots. One of the locals says. What's local's name?
Dan.
So Dan says.
Nice to meet you. I follow your YouTube.
Oh dear.
Just Chris's.
We're kind of just the YouTube bloggers match as well.
It's always a good laugh.
Almost like he's
It's nice to have some real anglers come down.
fishing there to be in the way on purpose.
And the same with the year before. This year, lots of people just.
That's a bit racist. It's on
I
video.
didn't say anything about him.
Come straight out the same. Sorry for us to know. I know everything's eating, but
What's coming out?
yeah, we've already seen it when you were running around. Can't wait around the bath. This is wet all of yesterday.
That's not good.
Dried over a stove. What was wrong with your foot? Yeah, Barbel.
That's very rude to be on your phone while I'm filming a section of my vlog.
I think I could probably.
It's a cow selfie.
Joe, wave something.
Beat you to it.
Don't
beat up next time.
Leo's got this fixation about the young cow.
The young cow.
What is a pet?
Yeah.
I'm the slowest one here right now. All everyone else has to do is just outrun me.
Yeah, that's alright. I can do that.
Everyone's just walking away and I'm like,
You all make sure like tins are away so you
Right then guys, just got back into the swim now from the evening social in a central area where we was. Time to get the rods back out. Right then guys, rods are back out now fishing. It's just gone past 9 o'clock. About to put me dinner on. George has just gone off down to the right hand side with a single feeder rod to have a bit of a crack at a tasty looking swim down to our right hand side. So just chilling out now. Oh, that's me water boiling. Put the old boil in the bag rice on. Yeah, not much to say really. This would be my last sort of update of the night, unless anything happens between now and the morning. That'll be it. I might do one more recast on me rods just to refresh the feeder with some fresh pellet and ground bait. Right before it gets completely dark. Let's turn that down. Hopefully there'll be some more fish in the night. But even if there isn't, I'm not going to complain. So I'm still buzzing from the Barbel I had last night. Anyway, right, crack on, have me dinner. And hopefully see you in the night with another Barbel. Morning guys. No action unfortunately last night for any of us few just here. Dan Jones had one. He's just the other side of the bridge. About 5 o'clock this morning, Joe was saying, at £4.12, so that's good. He's had one now. Just had a morning recast. It's only just gone 6 o'clock. Up nice and early, had a morning recast. According to Joe on the weather on his phone, we've got heavy rain coming in early this morning, so we're all up early to sort of start packing stuff away before we all get soaking wet. And last night, just after we went to bed, there were some really loud bangs in the distance. We all thought it was fireworks coming from a holiday park that's sort of just the other side of these trees. As it turns out, Joe was saying he spoke to Dan, and there were some kids on the bridge last night dropping bangers into the river, so that probably killed any fishing for us last night. Oh well, so thanks to the local teenage population Aboriginal for that. But anyway, gonna have my breakfast now, and I say the rods have got some fresh updates on now for the last couple of hours, so hopefully something will happen in the last couple of hours. But if it doesn't, I'm still happy from me Barbel the other night. Let's get some breakfast.
Cool, it's since he had the tractor.
Nice trousers, Merlin.
It's true. Correlation is always causation. It must
Always.
be what Ruler said.
Always causation. Wait a minute, Chris, zoom in on him again.
Look at this, like some kind of inception.
Yeah. Oh wow. Wow.
Are you zoomed in on his balls?
I am. Right in on
Yeah.
the balls, Chris.
Right on the balls.
Right on the balls.
Simon will be.
Oh, there's a bridge in the way.
Right, so it's come to the end of the 2015 vlogs match, our fourth one now. Back on the River Severn. Has everyone enjoyed it?
Yeah,
You're right. Stuff. So, time for the prize giving. And we've got two prizes this year. One for the biggest fish, the one that to beat, and one for the unluckiest angler. So we go for the biggest fish first, and that is you, Joe. I think it's £7 something.
I'm ecstatic, yeah. First
So,
Barbel.
this is your prize. It's a bucket full of BBA, a lot of colours as well. And also a trophy which is
Yeah, I'll Photoshop it here or something.
Exactly.
I'd just like to thank nothing but tag along.
Yeah,
Not doing any turning up. Cheers for that, guys.
Also, unluckiest angler. So we've got two prizes. It's a lot of PVA here in various forms. There's you, Leo. And there's more. And in memory of Dan, from the first year, we also have a pair of lovely socks.
Which we found on the floor. Thank you.
Thanks to the gang.
Yeah.
Well done. And that's all the prizes.
Well, that's true.
That was work. Well done, everyone, for turning up. We're going to rely. And thank you, Rob.
Yeah, you said
Come in, Rob. Come to our shop. We need to get you in.
We have to get you in because I'm coming back next week.
I'll come in at the back here.
Anyway, thank you very much.
No problem.
It's been absolutely superb.
It's been a pleasure having all of you here. I really mean it. It's been really nice to see you all in the match. Really nice.
Right.
You want a kiss, Joe?
When all these vlogs go out now, you're going to be defending with random people fishing.
Yeah, I don't mind. As long as they're respectful, they get in touch with me, that's fine. Excellent.
Well, yeah, thank you. Cheers everyone for watching. I'm going to pick everything up.
Everyone's audience is going to be road noise, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's just me.
We've been fishing.
Yeah, we've been fishing.
This ain't gay at all.
How is he doing?
Have I actually twisted the right knob yet?
No.
Right, this is it from, what's our team name?
Cocktails King.
Cocktails Kings,
Lone anglers.
Lone Anglers. Right, we didn't actually fish together, but as a team, we, what did we get? We get
£10.5.
£10.5, so wasn't too
Well
bad.
done. Well done.
Well done. Yeah.
Shake bird.
Yeah. So this is us.
We've got a randomer in the background.
So this is us signing out from the Bloggers Match 2015.
Third year in a row.
We'll catch you next time we're on the bank.
In France, maybe.
Yes, maybe.
Oh.
Ta-da.
Right.